It's recording, and I think it's streaming. Wow. And the sound's working. I'm like, what the fuck? I think the sound's
Did we
working.
speak too soon
Always check that.
about having our audio
Actually,
function properly while streaming?
Fix that. Can you guys talk for a second?
Yay! Hello, world.
Oh. That doesn't seem to be working. Do it again. Talk again. Yes, you did. Alright. Now it is. Okay. Anyways, looks like we're streaming. There's one of the ones where you guys' sound didn't turn out. I don't know why. I don't know why it did that, even though it said it was, but whatever. It's doing that now. Fuck it up. Worry about that later. So we last left off. Let me do music. Where's my music? Alright. So we left off. You guys came across Imix, began walking. There's a big colossal statue coming towards you guys. You guys did what you can to avoid it. You got the dagger. I believe Cruella ended up getting the dagger. And this all happened in a matter of literally like 12 seconds. Cruella went flying up invisible, and you guys kept backing off from the fire elementals that Imix has created. And Imix walked forward, kind of ignoring you guys all, and it started tunneling through the wall to get to apparently what seemed to be the altar. You guys were able to make a shelter, at least Melkor was, to save you guys from Imix killing you all. And Imix did a fist pound on Rajarma. But for the most part, Imix seemed to be unconcerned about you guys as he touched the altar, and somehow it seems like he gave power to the altar or something, as it now glows and pulses, and it looks like the veins in it are like pulsing like a purple liquid. That all happened. All the while, Cruella got this smart idea to be very impulsive, go up into what she assumed was probably the fire node, and put the dagger in it. When she did, she went in with the dagger. She got sucked in to which you can only assume is a plane of fire, or something like that, or hell, or whatever. She's in lava, and she does not burn up. Because she is immune to fire. And there's a red dragon flying above by where the node is. The node collapses in. As it does, it takes pieces of Imix with it, and Imix and the colossal statue are completely gone. And that's where we left off. There's a shaking earthquake for those people inside. But we are going to start with Cruella. So this shouldn't take too long, but we'll go what happens with you. So basically, as you know, you're surrounded by lava. You sit there and you watch pieces of Imix come straight at you and come in, and they kind of correlate into like this lava flow, and they kind of move around, and they start to make it form into like a large face, and it just kind of looks you over, and you can see this lava that's actually more like a white in color in the lava that seems very, very hot, and just kind of looks you over, screams, and kind of starts flowing away. You look down at your clothes completely burn up. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of reading about the where you're at, and yes, they burn up. Your amulet of the skies completely melts.
Nice. I mean, you're the prophet of fire now, you know.
Yeah, that one. I'm sorry,
Maybe.
that one. And there are certain other things too. And these are actually according to the rules, but don't worry about it. It won't be that big of a deal. So your bag of holding remains. Thank God. You haven't attuned to it, so. But the dagger obviously doesn't. So anything in the bag of holding is fine. Which is most everything. I love that you wrote that down. That's perfect. Makes it a huge help. But pretty much anything you have on you is gone. Reznor, yeah, Reznor would be gone. Yep. Yep. So the thing that you experience here, your flame dagger, that's a different dagger, I assume? Yeah, that one's gone too. Pretty much everything in your belt pouch, everything is gone. You're completely naked. I imagine your pouch, your bag of holding kind of goes floating off in the water, it's like water. So you feel that it's hot. I mean, you feel this is like hotter than anything you've ever experienced. And your skin definitely feels like it's on fire. You can feel down at your feet, the water's hotter, or the liquid you're in is hotter. And this liquid is, I don't know if you never fell in lava, and you probably never touched lava, you know, but it looks thick to you on the earth, right? Here, this is like water. And you're almost like floating in it. You can see, if you look down, it looks like it goes to more like white. And you can feel it's hotter down by your feet than up above. You seem to have at least some sense of gravity here, but you are in like a water. You can. Yeah, everything's gone. Yeah, everything's gone. The Harper pin. There goes your recipe. Oh no, that's your head. Never mind. You have that. The chain. Oh, your amulet is not gone. Obviously, that's not gone because you die. But basically, everything completely burns up, and before you know it, you go to try to breathe, and you can't. Yes. Even though you're not affected by the lava, you cannot breathe down here. What's that? Yes. And I mean, you kind of like at first you don't notice. You're like, whoa! You have all this adrenaline. You're like, where the fuck am I? You feel heat all over this weird liquid. And then before you know it, you try to take a breath, and you see the image of what you assume is like probably Emic's face kind of look at you, and you can see all this lava kind of flow around you, and it kind of takes you. And you go along for a ride. Eventually, actually, let's see. You didn't have enough time to take a breath, so you're not going to last too long. You only last 2 rounds before you got to start making a save. So, can you make a save? A Constitution save. 2 rounds go up easily. You're welcome to do something then if you want. But you did see all your items just burn up like nothing, except for the bag of holding. Nice, good save. So that's that round. If there's anything you want to do, you got 3 rounds. Yeah, the current is not taking you that way, but you can do a. You're not proficient in swimming, right? Yeah. So you can do. If you're proficient in athletics, you're considered proficient in swimming. Though you don't get a swim speed, but you don't have to worry about that. Okay. You can make a no, it would be strength athletics. Yeah. Yeah. The current's pretty strong. It kicks you easily, so you can try every round if you want.
3 rounds before he has to do their con save, right?
Yes, please. And if there's anything you want to do, let me know. You have your action. I guess I just do action. That's it. You're whisked away. No, you only get 2. You get your constitution. Yes. Yeah, you sure did. Okay, it just takes you. It's those. I'm sorry. Those are the plus. Okay, that's the 4th round. You still get this. Oh, strength save. That's right, nice. Where you just save, so that can be your strength save. I meant to say that. So your strength will be less, so it doesn't matter. You chill. Either way, it doesn't matter. So those are the 2 strength. So you can take back your inspiration if you want, but we can just count those as your 2 strength saves. Yeah. And this is about the 3rd round. Now your constitution, and you can try to get out, or you can try to use something else if you want. To get out your potion of giant strength. How would you like to do that? No, maybe like being in a pool of water, right, or something. You would assume. Nope. It feels. You can roll a intel because you're kind of disoriented, but you can roll intelligence check. You're good. The only thing you know is it is taking you a little bit away from the heat. You have no choice. Okay. So, anything, so you tried fighting it. So this will be the 4th round. Constitution save first. To see if you're conscious. Have to make. You want to use your action to do that, or you want to do something else? Very good. Cool. You speak the true name. You hear in your head. Actually, I gotta look something up. I don't know if you can do it actually.
Yeah.
What are the air tokens? Not Genasi, they're... How do you spell if you use it? Oh yeah, PGIN or something. There you go. Thank you. I forgot how to spell it. Totally, it's weird spell. I'm not gonna spell it anyways. Okay. You don't hear anything. But and anything else you want to do? That's a free action. Okay. Next round, you go with the current. You go further because you go with it, I assume. But you can roll. Okay. It increasingly gets harder to hold your breath. Pretty sure you could. No problem. You hold it. Next round. It feels like you just drank like 5 shots as you try to talk in the lava. Next round. Let's go and do something. Nice. As you take, you go up. You can see like a darkness up above. As you go up, your head pops out of lava. The current is still taking you, and you see something like this. Where are they at? Oh wait, don't look at items. It's in where are my images? They're in a different place, so I love the layout, but as you see it, they're fucking items again. Items is right below images, and I keep hitting it. It's right where the images used to be. Yes, I did. So, when you pop up, you see something like this, but with a lot more lava. But this is a similar kind of like imagery. I will just pass it to you because it's there. Yeah. Pretty neat. Trying to see if I got any other images. So, okay, but that gives you an idea. Just a lot more lava. You did. That's in your bag of holding, right? Alright, you would have grabbed it. It didn't burn up. You wanna... Oh, okay. As soon as you go up, the first thing you really think is like breath, right? You don't catch your breath. As you come up, whatever this air is, it's still hot, it's smoky, it smells like sulfur, and it smells horrible. You still can't breathe. You're being taken the thing. You can do that if you want to put that in there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. You throw it in there. You put it in there, and that does not take an action. That's a free action. To only grab it out does it take an action. And anything else you want to do when you're at. Sure, you go try, but whatever it is, your wings don't hold you. You feel that like maybe the pressure is different or something. It's just different. It feels completely odd. It almost feels like you're in a helium balloon or not. You wouldn't know. I didn't have helium balloons, but maybe they did. It's Forgotten Realms. Who cares? Anyways, you can't fly. Okay. Does that work? That's a good question. Okay. You can roll an Arcana check to try to do that.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you figure it out. You figure out if you just kind of put your hand in there to go get something, you can open up a little arrow. You put your head in there and take a quick breath. You're still in liquid, but yeah, you're not encased. Okay. You called again, and anyways, you have a source of air. You don't hear anything back. There is just silence, and you can see in the sky there is what you would consider maybe some kind of mood or something. It's really weird, but it's almost bluish in color, way off in the distance, and seems you can barely look at it. Kind of like the sun, but more blue. It's like a white light as opposed to a golden light you can't look at. And the current, which is traveling very fast now, you can really tell. It travels very fast. It takes you with it. And you have to breathe in the bag a couple times. We don't have to worry about, I mean, if there's anything you want to do, you can tell me, but you are traveling for quite some time. Right. Okay, so this is, so in about, I don't know, maybe an hour. It's so hard to tell. Everything's so new. It just seems like it actually flies by. You've never experienced anything like this, and then you see something like this up ahead, and the current takes you off to where you can see some rock, and you're hopeful and thankful. But then as you get closer, you're sucked back into the lava. As you're sucked into the lava, you don't know where you go. You have enough time to catch your breath. So you actually last, that would be 16 rounds. You last your fate to make a save. But you don't really need to, as all of a sudden you come out. I'll give you an image of that. Let's see the best imagery for you. I'll just explain it. You come out into what looks to be some kind of weird yard. You can see the sky. It's kind of similar to what you're seeing, but maybe more smoke in the air. And you fall, you crash to the ground. You take, you try to fly, you can't fly. You take 7 points of damage as you crash to the ground. And in there you see like chunks of like sort of like, it looks like rock are coming through, and you see what looks like maybe huge gems kind of come through. They're not cut, they're rough. You know, you can see rock gems like quartz and all that kind of stuff, like maybe chunks of precious metal, but in its raw form, kind of like fall through. You came to the sky, a bunch of lava comes down, and it quickly kind of cools. You feel it's a lot cooler, and you try to take a breath, and you can actually breathe here. And it looks like you're in piles and piles of what looks like crusted rock gems everywhere, just piled up. And it looks like things are sorted off on the edges. You are surrounded by stone gates. And above the stone gates, you see spires made of tops of like dome pillars and like almost like I would say Gothic type spikes. It's like nothing you've ever seen. You see a couple of flames here and there, and on top of the domes, it has the color of brass. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and you actually have air. To your senses, it also feels cooler. I'm looking for notes. Sorry. Where did they put the notes at? I know it's in here. Casinos. Oh no, I didn't store it. Never mind. Uncategorized. Here we go. And up from the sides come two fire-like creatures with wings of a bat. They got red glowing eyes. And you can see they're made of like rock, but the rock kind of moves and moves into, some of it gets disintegrated into like lava that's in its body. It almost looks like fire and lava are swarming around its body. And three of them come up and they say something in a language that you don't understand, because you don't know if you understand that language. Oh, you speak it for never mind. I forgot you. That's the only language you can speak. Okay. What's infernal? What's infernal? That's. Oh, okay. So it's not infernal. I'm sorry. It's. Yeah, it's a language that you don't understand. It sounds really weird. A lot of hissing and stuff like that. And they say something. And one of them flies off, and they just kind of look at you, and they start picking through the junk. You see them. They start sorting out the junk by your feet, and one of them kind of looks down and looks up at you. Yeah. And he goes to grab your bag of holding that you have in your hand. You just take it away. It's pretty easy. He's not trying to wrestle with you. And out of the rocks, you hear 2 thumping feet, and then through a big pile of rocks, you see a giant. You see one of these guys. You guys already know what it is, so it doesn't matter. Yes, and he just kind of walks around. He towers. I forget how tall these guys are. These guys are huge. I don't remember. I should know, but I always forget giant sizes. I only remember hill giants. They're 9 feet. This guy's, I think they're around 20. We'll just say he's 20. Fuck it, he's 20 feet. He's 20 feet tall and looks at you. And again, speaks some language you can understand. Oh man, that sucks. No, they just kind of looks at you. He shakes his head and then he walks off. And you can hear, seconds later, you hear what sounds like iron or some kind of metal, and a screeching sound, and you hear like a slam kind of thing. You figure it's probably some kind of door or something like that. And then, I mean, you have time to do whatever you want in this area. Okay, you go up into a pile of rocks. Once you pick a pile, it can be anything. There's pretty much anything's here for minerals. Whoa, what's that? Okay, there is a ruby pile here. At least red rocks, anyways. Yeah. All right, you go up to that, and you can see. Can you get a better view? And I'll give you what you kind of see here. You see something like this, or similar stuff to that. And you can see above the gates, and there is a gate out of this area. So this is a big gated, like, I don't know, you'd almost call it like a trash bin, or I don't know, valuable metal bin or something. But it's pretty large. It's as big as a soccer field or something like that. Big pile of and you see at the gates, which are coordinate, and it has a bunch of, the design is like circles upon circles upon circles. In fact, the gate itself is round. It's not even like a regular door gate, whatever. And it opens, and as it opens, you see the circles like kind of peel away, and it makes a slamming sound like you heard before. And then out of it comes the fire giants, and there is. You've seen one of these before, but it's red and skinned. He looks a little different. He has horns. He's about 9 feet tall. He wears clothes like you've never seen. It's sort of like in real life. It would look sort of like Arabic kind of clothes, but of a much darker in nature. Like if you combine Arabic with Goth, that would probably be the imagery that you're seeing. It actually looks really pretty, really cool, and he has spikes on his shoulders. So And he's walking back there, and look, is he? And it looks like he has a sword by his side, which again you can see the hilt of the sword. It's almost Gothic Arabic combo in nature. And he comes and he looks at you, and he says something in a language you don't understand. Again, it sounds like hissing in this weird, freaking language, like nothing you've ever heard. I mean, did you hide or anything, or no? Okay. Okay, he comes up. How close do you let him get to you? Because he keeps walking towards you. Okay. Okay. He stands about 25 feet and yells at you. You can see the giant stand behind him. And then he looks back and he looks at you again and speaks in the same language. He kind of opens his eyes. He spits on the ground. And combat happens. The giant takes out his sword. Nope, you try to fly, it doesn't work. You're in foreign lands, to say the least. Yes, the door closes. All the rolling, it's like almost like gears that kind of roll back, but they're weird shaped gears. Actually.
It stresses me out.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Clear out. There's so many other creatures in here. Can you use a focus? Can your character use a focus? Yeah. They have burnout if they're in the outside, which I assume they would be. Yeah, your character should have them because usually it's different kind of spells. So the person that was talking to you, he kind of stands back and he draws his sword, but he doesn't. Oops, sorry, I did the wrong. I will roll initiative for you. Honestly, thought you'd probably just end up passing out. Good thing I did think a little bit ahead. So I'm just gonna leave the fire giant because you know what that is on there. Okay. Krill, you're first. Or Kevarola, you're not here. Drama, you're not here. Your animals are gone. If you had any. Oh, you did. You did dismiss it, actually. I believe you did. The thing. Yeah, the node. Yeah, I remember. I remember you did. You specifically told me that, which was a good idea. Alright. Well, Fire Giant goes. He quickly goes up the hill, and you see the rocks kind of tumble down on his feet. Though it makes him go a bit slower because the rocks on his feet kind of slow him down some. He still takes a swing at you as his mighty great sword. He comes down and comes at you with it. It's probably better than rocks. Kind of mixed two attacks. That is a hit. So you'll take half. I would just put it in the You dodge out of the way, but it gets you on the leg and almost breaks your knee in half. I mean, the weight, you're going to have quite the bruise.
Can you shield that one though?
As it comes down there, as the sword comes backside, it comes to go hit you on the side. That's a hit. Okay. Yeah, true. Oops. My bad. Yeah. We do it again. Ooh, not too high. He hits you in the back, you kind of go flying back some. Let me put this to run. You can try to roll a perception check, but it will take your action. With your from here, you don't see like a traditional with your we're pretty high, so. Nope. I mean, he has pouches, so. Yeah, you could go. You can find it in space, I'm sure. So let me get the map out for you. I don't really have a jump map because I wasn't planning that, but I can see what images of junk I have, and we can just put it. We'll take that one. Yeah, I guess we'll just do theater. That's fine. You were 15 feet away from him, so you're now like whatever 45 with your 30. I don't know how far away you want to move. 60. Oh, okay. So you don't use your dash action. Right, okay, you're just gonna use that to hide. Okay, you go 75 feet, kind of duck under another pile. You find like a cavity, maybe you can hide in. You can roll your hide. They can't do a lot of stuff, but they're just their stats are no joke. So, oh. Fire giant. It's a new thing. Open up 2 character sheets. Okay, you go and hide, and you're kind of out of their view because you went in the rock, you know. So you're pretty hidden. You can roll with advantage because you went in the rock. That's fine. Yeah, then I'll take the higher. You'd be like in the rock. Okay, you rolled low, but still that's a little higher. Yeah. It's still, I mean, you still roll extraordinary high, so it doesn't matter. So anyways, and you hear them getting closer, and you can hear them say something, and he gets closer and walking right towards you, as you can see the guy with the red horns and the exotic guard comes closer to you, and he just points right at you. And his hand is glowing as he points. You can see his eyes kind of glow red. That is I think that's his only action. And then the fire giant walks up, but it does take the fire giant 2 rounds to get to you. So you have this round to do every. Oh no, I'm sorry. That guy's flying. He's right on top of you, actually. He's flying right above you. So he's just you know, blocking you from. Well, he's 5 feet above you, so you can get out if you want.
It's like 110 yards.
And it is your turn. As the giant runs towards you.
330 feet.
What's the soccer field size? Mark? I know Mark knows. Go up to like 300 feet, alright. So, I don't know, say 200 feet or something. Why don't we just roll random? Like, what is it, 330? We'll go. We'll just times this by 10, I guess. Randomly. Oof, you're pretty far away. So 210. That's about the same. I said 200. Okay. Okay. You easily outpace the giant as he's just slow in here. It's too big, and he's but the so it comes the next round. Did you want to attack or anything? So just mark down. You're gonna move 90 feet. About 120. Okay. Just mark down how much left you got to go there. 120. He moves surprisingly fast at 90 feet fly. Yeah, that's really fast. So he's just behind you. You're only ahead of him by 30 feet. I should have read all this stuff, but I didn't think I need to. Of course not. Okay, and all of a sudden, wind starts picking up where you're at and starts blowing you back the other way. It's almost gonna like knock you down. Please make a strength saving throw. Lucky you. Okay, you can, it is your turn. The giant can't even get to you, so, even if it does double. Okay, the walls in here are about 30 feet high. It's half your movement. There's a lot of handholds, so it is fairly easy to try to climb it. And you can see the ordnate wheels. Like, you know, cogs usually have spikes, but this has something else. Their like spikes are much deeper and rounder, and it's just like almost like a twisted Chinese star or something. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's just not normal. Roll, give me a roll. So you got what, 40 feet of movement left? Oh my god. Come on. So you go up 20 feet up the wall, right? Smart move. Okay, please make another save as wind kind of takes you off, or tries to, anyways. Oof. Good choice. Alright. Where'd it go? Too many things open. Excited about the new stuff, and then I fuck it up. Too many things open. Okay, there it is. Alright. A ball of wind pries you off of the gate and kind of leaves you hovering above, and it comes towards him, and you're right in front of him, and he goes to grab you, but you are, it will be. Just a sec. I mean, you're You're restrained either way, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. So I would go to your turn. So that's his only action. You are restrained. I don't know what the... It's in the PHP, right? I can't remember. Actually, no. I have conditions in one of my menus here. The most used motherfucker. Not that menu. There's so many different, like, hidden menus in Fantasy Grounds, so I'm kind of... forget where I put it. Okay, that's what I want to look up if he did. Or not, I couldn't remember. Okay. Never know. Whoa. Okay. Good luck with it, but yeah. How come it doesn't? It's funny. It doesn't let me roll in the thing. He has a +7 to this. So. It doesn't let me roll in the saving throw section anymore. I know why. He made it. He got a 19. Okay. Ready. He screams something at you in a different language. It sounds like that, but if you put like a weird reverb on it or something. Flanger, probably. I don't know if you know what that sounds like, but whatever. Figured you might, but... Okay, so that's your action. Fire Giant walks over, runs. He's not there to next round. That was your turn, so it goes back to his turn. Subtract your turn. Alright. You leave him no choice. Man, language is such a bad barrier. Oh, he casts a spell. And as he casts a spell, you don't feel you're waiting for your bones to be crushed or something happens as you're stuck in this whirlwind in front of him. He begins to speak, and then as he begins to speak, you can understand what he's saying, even though he's kind of saying like in this weird language. And he kind of looks at you and he says, "What are you doing in my yard?" he kind of looks at you, and you shall die. Can you roll persuasion? Your mouse is- Got to beat his. You can roll low. Or not. He doesn't have that high, but... Oh, yeah, you can roll. I think not. Indeed. Fire Giant gets up to you, and you can hear what he says. It's useless to us. Kill her. She's useless to us. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay. Yeah. He goes and swings his sword at you. And he gets advantage, so I'll roll twice, 30. Just in case he gets a thing. I don't think it's gonna matter. 23. Are you using shield? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. And his second attack. I forgot you have that up. Man, that is a straight up. Well, it's a hit, but both are hits. Okay, they disappear. Your turn. You can try to roll intimidation. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would have to be deception first to see if he believes you, so there you go. What's your deception? We'll just use that, and then we'll use his... He seems to believe you, so you can roll intimidation now. It's not that bad. I guess that would be like insights. Oof! I own you. You broke the law. I do with you what I please. You shall die. Weakling. Okay, you can roll persuasion, I guess. Well, I mean, it's really persuade. What do you think of yourself? Do you think of yourself as value or not? You do? Okay, you do. Okay, so you don't have to. You roll persuasion, not deception. Okay, well that'd be versus. You could roll low. Never know. Ooh. Too bad I don't have any rerolls. He doesn't believe you. Okay. No, they don't have. Okay, anything? I mean, we'll just say you did your talking because you're doing a bunch of rolls. You do anything else you want to say? This is one we wanted him to make it, but he missed on this intelligence check. He doesn't recall the name. God. It's just not your name. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we'll call that, since you had three times to try to convince him, we'll call it 6 seconds. He just looks at you and just laughs, and then he goes and snitches you. Is a hit. Okay, and then his second attack. Goes to hit you. He gets advantage, so let me roll again. Sucks. All right, and then his buddy Fire Giant goes to attack you. Oh no, you get lucky. You still have shield. Jesus. That's a hit, but damn. Okay. So you have 21 armor class for second attack. Jesus. That what's your armor class? Was it 21? Oh, 20, okay. That goes through. He whacks you. Boom, you take 24 points of damage. It is your turn. Like fireworks back here. Did it say you can't move when you're restrained? I don't know. Cool. You can totally move. Alright, mirror image it is. Next up is well, let me see if we can do anything. I forget. As you do that, he just grunts, and then he goes and casts a spell, and a white wall of fire goes through you, and we'll just say all your images, but your images don't disappear from it. They're saying it's only attacking. So they look like they're burning, as you feel this is not like any heat you've ever felt before. Though you are immune to fire, but you are not immune to this heat. Apparently there is heat here that you are not immune to. Yeah, things do work a bit differently here. But I'll figure it out. Make it a dexterity save, please. You can. I don't believe you can because you're restrained, can you? Okay. That would make sense. Okay. It's dexterity 15. Not a problem. You take half this. I should have rolled it on you, but just half this. Oh yeah, because you don't take anything. You're good. That's what he does with his action, and he's gonna keep you in the fire. So how does that work? Fire. Here's a mess of 5. When it enters the wall first time on its turn, or ends its turn for the first time. So you've already it's only once per round, so long as you're in it. You'll take it at the beginning of the round, next round, you don't take it again. Alright. Fire die. And he comes up and he just smiles and he goes to whack you. Which one of you knows? That is a hit. Die. Oof. Damn. That's unlucky. As this greatsword whacks you.
Yeah.
And it whacks you. It whacks you out as you go pass out. And we will leave it at that. We'll go to the other characters. Eventually, that was probably gonna maybe I don't know. You could have made a deal.
Congratulations!
No comments. Hello. I see someone there, but their face pops in and out of the fire. It's like they're coming out of the fire in the background or some shit. It's awesome. Oh, congratulations!
Awesome. Congratulations,
Nice
Lisa.
article. You guys are already on it, sorry. We're on round 14.
Yeah.
So, it was 14 rounds. the time
Right,
when
so
those fireballs
Chuck's
took
gonna
off and
switch
all
over
that
to
shit happened.
Kevral's mind space.
So that was like about 2 minutes or something, right? So 6 times 10. No, like a minute and a half or something.
Did you? Well,
That happened fast.
I get to roll with the advantage now in initiatives every time.
Yes. I changed the initiative, but we'll just use this initiative anyways.
Roll in the tower.
Unless you guys want me to reroll. You want to roll again? Or just roll, don't roll it in your actual in it, just roll it in the thing and then we'll add it to it.
Alright, sorry.
Or change it or whatever you want.
He has
It
a
doesn't
high.
matter, just roll however.
He has a higher
You got
dex.
16, I see. As long as I see what you got, I can yeah,
No. Alright. Kevril, I gotta drop the cube. We have to wake up Pajarma and get Aridin in
let's
here.
keep that one.
And we gotta run.
Yeah, Kevril can go first, but Kevril's in the square.
Hiding
Is Kevril
toward
passed out?
left.
No, he's up. Okay.
No, but we have to
he's
wake
in the
her up.
square of yeah.
Here's a potion. I'll give you a superior healing potion. Yeah, I turned the cube off. What?
Someone thought about it.
8 dice, 4 plus 8.
Do you let go of your cube? Okay. So you run over there and administer the potion? Okay. It does take your action. You still have movement. Okay. You could actually pick her up, I think. Let me see.
Alright,
Yeah,
well,
you can pick her up.
I'm calling for Aridin to get close to us
Unless
in
you
case I need
resist.
to activate the cube again for us to get out.
You can take her with you. Okay. You can kind of
yeah.
follow Melkor. You can
Guys,
go where you're gonna go, because he can kind
Guys,
of
I'm
follow
not going to be
you.
able to move as fast as you, so I can only go.
As soon
I
as you
can
want to.
dash, but I can't keep up with the way that as fast as you move.
Is he in this initiative? Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm coming, but... oh shit, what is this? I'm slow.
You get. Oh, no, I'm moving, but
Just stay there, I'll be right there. There's something in my way.
just hang on. You rolled 8 die 4 plus, you get plus 8 to that.
He just rolled really low.
Nothing?
So, do you want to stay right there? Gavril can keep up.
Interesting. I was worried about them.
As you get close to the... there is nothing on the altar. Well, whatever was there was gone, and you do see burning ashes, 3 burning ashes where the people were praying. Yes. Yeah, no, they were destroyed by Nyx. No problem. It is still glowing. It glows, and the veins on it pulse with this purple stuff coming out.
Oh. I can only move 50 with the
It's
dash.
a bit different, but it could be something similar. It does have a lot of purple in it and veins.
Oh, moves too far. But
This looks a little bit more organic.
So you gotta move my sister with me as I'm carrying my sister. No, he's got like 55.
Okay, so you can move the rest of the way.
That's
'cause you're
just
moving at the
that's
same time.
normal.
Gavril, so you can move the rest of the way as Melkor.
Then Sean,
As long as you have the movement.
I'm carrying
I see you.
Annika, so yeah.
Yeah, he's a okay. Yeah.
Kind of.
Rajarma, you're probably on this side of Rajarma because they'll make sure you get in the queue. Or actually, you're with. Oh, okay, yes, fine. Yeah, we can just go that way. She is out of it.
No.
No, he's not necessarily stuck. It's just not his turn then. He rolled low. So Cavrol, there's nothing else, and Malachor, nothing else you want to do?
Yeah, but
So this is what you see in the other room. And that this is in
I don't know how
this
much
room
time we
across
have
the
to
way,
grab
So
anything.
you guys get a better look.
Yeah, I agree. So
In that room there.
I've got the cube ready to charge if
Yeah,
we
there are just no
run into
piles
any
of ash.
issues.
They were destroyed by Imrix.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold the action to activate the cube so that nothing can penetrate it once everybody's within our 15-foot radius.
If you have an action, you can hold your action to do it if you
I've been
want.
waiting.
It will not
for you to do
expend it anyways. Yeah, because it's just a. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
makes
mean,
sense.
this is
can
what
just
you
tell
would
me
do.
There's all the people you want. It's fine. Did you want to touch it on the way back? Sure. Here, let's back up your characters. You can give yourself inspiration. Corella, you feel your friends are doing something really dumb right now. You just feel inspired because you know they're gonna be coming. So I don't know what it is. Go back to that shit. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. As you go touch it, you notice something. Can I get a perception check? Wait, let me see if you have high enough. Yeah, just roll a perception.
Does Cavril notice?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you roll a perception because it's something changes in it, but you're not sure what it is. You suck. You just kind of see like some bumps as you touch it. It kind of like ripples. Cavril, did you do this secretly? Yeah, or you let Cavril see? Cavril notices something. I don't think it's going to affect him too much, but I will tell him later, but only him. I don't know if he would say anything. He might not actually. I'm not sure. It's fairly. Oh, it ripples, but I am going to do something that you cannot see. I didn't do that. What it's supposed to do. You're supposed to go in there, in the dice tower. Okay.
Oh, the anticipation.
Sweet. Okay. I wrote this a while ago and I forgot what the fucking shit it was. I mean, this is actually years ago, literally, because I ran this like 2 years before we played it. So this is like 4 years old. Fuck. Okay. All right. You all of a sudden you feel nauseated and you puke all over. Yeah, it goes all over the back of his legs and shit. And I'm sure Cavill says, "What the?" Yes. You have -2. You feel nauseated. -2 attack and damage rolls and skill checks because you are slightly nauseated. So keep that in mind. Maybe write that down on your notes somewhere. You don't know. You just are. You can try to roll like a medicine or maybe like an arcana check, but maybe when you're down it can check your body. But this happened.
Come on, get down.
Yeah, on skill checks. No disadvantage. -2 on everything. Yeah. It's a little different. Oops. That's what you get. Yep. Okay, you guys run over there. Gross.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, that was the driver's turn. Fire Giant isn't here.
I'm guessing it's rocks, right?
Krilla. Idoran goes. Idoran runs over within your center. And you hear big splashes off in the distance echo through the cavern.
Right.
Oh, actually, you can kind
I'll
of see
activate
because
the
that
shield.
hole is way bigger, actually, than that.
Right.
It
So
is.
we can only
yeah,
go.
it is-
We
it
can
is
only go 50 feet
off in the distance.
around then because I have 3 levels of exhaustion.
So, do you want the cube? Okay. Everyone's in the cube, safe and sound.
Right. So we can
That
get
thing is awesome.
we get to the bridge.
Okay. We'll just. You guys have to go at his speed so you can keep up with him, so you can kind of see where you're at. Is good. I'll move the other character. I can move you down if you want. Yeah. I let Cavill go now. Can I move you all? Or just like no? I don't think I can select you all. That would be easy. Wait, select him. Maybe I can with that. Oh, I can with that. Cool. I got you all selected, so I can move.
Yeah, nothing can
So go ahead, Hopper. You can move
pass
next
through
round.
except what I
You
have.
see the
like,
snakes
floor
and stuff.
ceiling.
They're
No, I can let walls and things go through it.
nothing can pass.
That's what it says.
Well, did you get matter for this one?
Yeah, walls, floors, rocks, I can let pass through.
Okay. You
Yeah,
have a problem. You can't.
So we
you
can't be
get past
attacked,
this
we
gate
can't
here.
have magic come through, but I can get through passageways and stuff like that.
How?
Because it's 5 charges,
walls?
so it takes up a ton.
Okay, but no living matter. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, lucky you.
Right, am I moving again?
Oh, it deselected him. Whatever. Just Fantasy Grounds is working pretty good. Yay. You are puking. Alright, you see this big giant device, the Inferno device? It hovers over, you can try to climb through it. We do see some flames and it's sort of functioning. You do also see the flame scrolls there.
So everybody's in the queue. We can climb down it?
Which spells don't go through it. Living matter just goes through it, which they can't do anything. So how would you like to get past this device? These guys kind of cloud around you, actually. You can't get, oh, the Inferno device with that thing on? Oh my gosh, it's so weird. These guys kind of, these guys kind of get around and block you. You're gonna have to roll a contested strength saving throw. And if you're carrying Annika, you can do it with disadvantage.
My lowest is
right,
gonna
be
my lowest
and then you're trying to
roll is gonna be
go
15 right now.
They get advantage because there's multiple.
I can't roll
Wait, let me
under
see
a
what their
15.
strength is.
I'm saying.
Oh, it might not even matter. Oh my god. They get advantage, but they're very, very
Alright,
weak.
so
They have a strength of 1. If you give them a disadvantage, they could still beat you, but if they get a 20, they could beat you, so they do get advantage. But it's only 1 roll.
well,
No, I guess it would be, say, every 2, so it would be 5,
so
they get 2 rolls.
everybody's still with me.
One's helping the other one. So unless they roll a 20, they're not going to roll keep you from doing anything.
And everybody, you want to pull everybody with me?
But, that's when they do it.
And then along the way, they can take
Nada.
potions or
Good thing you're a beast.
Whatever
That's
they
with,
need
like,
to do.
penalties. So you
Do,
push
right?
them out of the way.
They want. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
What's our alternative?
They want.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Can we climb down it?
Are you going to go on top of the thing?
Yeah, let's go to the ladder.
To try to go through it again?
Okay.
Backwards?
Yep.
There was a ladder on the other end. You can go to that.
10's right across.
The ladder's like over here. So you have to go around it, the circle. But you have to go through the north side of the circle. Okay. That's around. Let me keep track around. Okay. You can keep going if that's any round. Anyone want to do potions? You're welcome to. Or whatever you want to
They
do.
might not.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we did.
No, they
Remember,
don't really
they
follow you
threw
on
all
the
the
chamber.
fireballs
They
at us.
they cast a bunch. If you fuck up, they cast like 5 fireballs on you, which is pretty demolishing to most people. And almost kills a bunch of you. Yeah. You chose not to
No,
go
that's
through
just
the,
what we did.
the
We
demon
took the
thing.
ladder. But now we have to get through the fire giants.
Yeah, they don't know that. Nice thing about being in Varnavo. Okay, you climbed on the ladders. That takes like another 30 movement.
Well, we're in the queue,
Why can't I move you? Oh, 'cause I gotta do it. Okay.
but I mean, well, okay, then let's say that we went back up here. Yeah, and if we can be invisible, the cube's invisible. There's 5 of us technically. One of us is passed out.
Four total. Three extra people on top of you. You would have to cast a 6th level spell of invisibility. Wait,
Well,
no.
if she casts invisibility on Malachor, would Annika be invisible?
Well, you have to
because
cast
I'm
it at a
carrying
higher
her?
level to get multiple people, so you can twin it, but
Okay.
well,
So
5th level
technically
spell
only
would
have-
do it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No. Well, yeah, she's dead. Yeah. Or she's out of. I know she's. Well, she's still a character. As soon as you put her down, she'd be visible though, because she's like an item you're carrying. You don't need to. You can just cast a 5th level and that'll get 3 people. Unless you want to get Annika.
And one unconscious.
Yeah, that's 3 other. There is 4 total with you. So 1 for the 1st level, the 3rd level, 3 for. So that's what you want to do. That'll be like double to twin it at 4th level. You could just twin it. You could twin it at 3rd level and get off work. If you want.
Carrying whatever. Alright, so it's getting bad. Alright. Okay. Alright. We'll go through and we'll see where everybody's standing. And
When you
try to
cast this,
get
a bunch of rocks
to the
fall on your
exits.
cube there, or they don't. They go harmlessly.
Yeah, that's me right now. She's unconscious, but I tied her up.
Oh, what's the slowest movement speed? By the way, you can only go the slowest movement speed. Oh no, that person's being picked up. Never mind. Yeah, that is you. I forgot you're being picked up.
All right, so
She's knocked out.
do we remember which?
Ooh,
No, you're not. You're awake because we gave you a potion.
sounds kinky. Yeah, Deborah will totally say that. He's gonna warm it. Yeah, no, you're good.
Well, I'm
You're being
the
very
lowest.
good.
I've got 3 levels of exhaustion right now. No, I am. It's it's half moving right now. I can only go 50 with the dash.
I mean, he can still, but you have to go at your movement speed. What's your movement speed?
Yes.
No, what's...
Do we remember
Pajama's
which
movement speed is the slowest.
pathway that we came in before?
Oh, what's your movement speed? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's you. Never mind.
That's what I thought.
I don't know. Too bad it's been 2 weeks of real life. Yeah, I mean, you can roll if you don't break.
Yeah. I mean, we're only going to be able to go 25 or 30 if we're going quiet.
Are you guys sneaking?
Alright, so we're going to stealth the tower.
Footsteps. You still make sounds.
That's also true. I think we need to get out first.
Yes, that would be half speed. That's what I want to know.
And plus, I'm carrying my sister, so I'm not going to make any of these rolls anymore. So I'm just going to go. Look.
It's up to you guys.
Well, I'm not going to roll. Everybody else can, but I mean, you can fly, right? Yeah. So I'm still the slowest person anyway.
So you guys aren't going to roll or anything? No. You're just gonna go
we
fast.
came in through the south one with the rock steps, right? Well, should we? I don't know. We have a cube of force that's 15 by 15. That's so. Can somebody do an insight check to see if they're getting jittery about all the earthquakes and if they're trying to get out of here? Deck?
I'll let you guys get past
probably the best.
I'll let you guys roll a slight
+3, but
check.
+7 is good.
Or no, it'd just be a dex. It'd be like a dex check. That's fine. Or sleight of hand if you have it. You can add that
Good.
to it if you're better at that.
Yeah. It's still pretty good. I mean, well, I wanted to do an insight check to see if they're getting jittery and if they're looking for ways to get out too, or if they just don't care about the earthquake.
You do. Okay, so you guys go down there. As you go down there, they they're just kind of looking around. One of them brushes off rocks.
Well, let's just go through them and get out of here then. So we know they can't hurt us.
Stop right there. They do look in your direction. They're kind of looking, but they don't look. They look a little confused. At least two of them do. One's looking the other way.
I mean, we have to go through the rock steps.
So this guy here, sorry, I'll show you. This guy here is looking the other way. That guy there is looking the other way. The other three kind of looking at her.
Well, what do you? Oh, what do you want me to roll?
I mean, you're carrying like tons of pounds. You got lots of gear. Oh, what'd you roll? For your, you could get past them, yeah. They're kind of like looking around, and one of them kind of waves his sword in your direction. You gotta roll dexterity check if you want to get past them and not touch them.
Yeah.
If you don't want them to pass through the cube, you will not be able to get past them. if you want them, you have to let them pass through the cube to get past them, if that makes sense, right? Because you would just hit their legs and be like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, if you guys go half speed, you can roll with advantage with your dexterity check. If you go full speed, regular walk, like your regular
Yeah, I
speed,
can allow them to pass through.
You know, regular check, but if you run...
Yeah, I can allow them to pass through. Alright.
You don't drop the cube, you just
So
make
let's
that, you
just
can
do
allow
regular
them to
check.
pass through, right? You can allow whoever you want to pass through.
We're doing
Is that
stealth,
the
so we get advantage, right?
Yeah. What's the cube called? Let me just read it just in case.
Well, but since we're... But then we get advantage
it's
because
not
we're
stealth.
physical, right?
If you want to go into stealth, you can. Then we just use your
Okay.
stealth check versus their perception plus your invisibility. They get -5 to their perception.
Okay, let's...
No,
Let's
that's
yeah.
they're -5 to your perception.
Do we want to do that?
because you are invisible.
Okay.
And if you do stealth, then you'll be hopefully quiet enough to get past them. So basically, they get a -5 to their check. You get advantage on your stealth roll if you go that way, but you're slower.
I've got 2 uses at that rate.
Wait, you spent 5. Nothing can pass
13.
through barrier. Walls, floor, ceilings can pass through at your discretion. So you can't get past them unless you put down your cube. And how much?
Alright, let's drop it. We'll stealth by.
Oh, well, how many charges do you have left?
With advantage.
Okay, well, that's enough to put it up again.
Yeah, it's written.
That's what I would do. This thing is... Yeah. And you guys all go in stealth? Please roll your stealths in the Tower of Power. They are going to look themselves because they did notice something when you guys came around. But they still get disadvantage on their looks. Alright. As you guys get close, they're kind of like looking around up above before you guys came down. So they're kind of looking over there. So I'm going to roll, only 6 of them have it. They get disadvantage perception checks. I'll let you see them because it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sorry, 3 disadvantage. Not 6, 3. You guys can see the roll because you'll know if they see you. Nope. Absolutely not. And one guy goes there. So they got 2 16s at least. At 16 and a 20. I rolled a disadvantage. Or 16 and 19. So the disadvantage would be a 16 on that. And these guys are pretty perceptive. And one guy,
Well, how about
he
I
can
go
see,
first because I can take a hit.
Well, who goes first? Who's ever first is one he's gonna go. You'll be the one in front. Unless...
I can be.
Yeah, I mean, you probably said it. You guys can put your character wherever you want, but the one guy noticed that he goes to SWAT in that area. I mean, he thinks he's like, what the hell? He just kind of goes to try to like smack whatever it is. So Cavro, I just wanted to position you guys so I know where you guys are at. 2, 3. I'm saying what one noticed you. This guy right here. So that guy right there goes to SWAT at you. I just rolled randomly who it was. So this is like a. We'll just put it on initiative.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter a whole lot.
Melicor. He swats you and he gets disadvantage actually. Sorry, I forgot.
No, I'm not raging.
Well, he doesn't get the 20.
I just have half damage.
I'm gonna roll again on you because it'll automatically give you crit damage just in case we need to roll damage. He goes and he hits you. Question: are you immune right now? No, I don't think you're not. You take half damage. Okay, let me. Yeah, because you didn't get attacked the last couple of rounds. I never know with you.
The amulet.
Oh wow, no effects are on you. That's weird. Why aren't any effects on Melicor? Tell me, Melicor. The fuck? You get the thing from the where did your amulet go? Didn't we have a function? There it is. Immune resist. Okay. There you go. I did resist, so that should do it right for you now. It's weird they all got cleared out, but I'm pretty sure we had those on you. So, boom! You're cluttered, and he says, "I hit something."
React or anything? Can I?
Actually, you guys can't understand this. Never mind.
Okay.
And the other ones tried to strike you. It's kind of like they just noticed something and it's like a held action. They're waiting for something. Oops. I mean, they still get disadvantage, so.
No, 52.
It's not like you're gonna die. Right?
I don't want to be fine. I want to be,
Yeah. That's a hit. How much hit points you got left? Okay. They only get one because it's like a held action, so they don't get their full. And then one more. Just swallow. Their swords are so big, it's really hard for them
but
to
I can
miss,
rage
but
and
it's too
move,
good.
right?
Thank God for your partial resistance. You can now, they kind of know where you're at, but you can,
Right. So I raged, so I'm getting past the million.
yeah, I mean, they're kind of blocking your way. But, actually, no, you can because they're large. Sorry. Oh, can't move the guy.
Right.
Yeah, you can go between their legs because they're huge.
They didn't see everybody else, right? And I'm guessing that they're running towards me.
So we'll just go in order now.
Right.
Right, Melkor, you can go.
I will. I don't want to lose my invisibility.
Oh, they just swatted at you. Who's ever in front of them?
So I'll get out. Oh shit! Can't go any further than that. lever right over there, right?
You can, oh, I mean the rocks.
No, I
the rocks are still up. Oh wait, you know what lever did? Oh, there's a guy. There's a dude there actually. Forgot about him. Wait a minute. There's a guy right there. One guy. He's standing there. Can you see him? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, he just wasn't on there. I had to bring him up. They disappear, so they're not in the combat tracker. But he's right there. He doesn't notice. There's a lever. You can hit it. Bring up the rock.
Can I break it off so that it can't be reused?
Bring up the rock. Like doodle. Alright. You hit the lever.
I'm raging.
And
I'm raging, so I get it.
He just kind of there, and he gets up. What the hell?
Oh.
He turns around.
30.
What? Yeah, Mega Live's checking here some inspiration. That's kind of funny. I saw Malachor would totally do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Not a problem.
So I'm just gonna wait for the group, and once they get
and it falls off,
within
and
my
he's like,
15-foot cube, I'm gonna
and he
activate the
around,
cube
and
again.
the rocks kind of fall in front of him, and he just brushes it off.
Yeah.
I don't think he would. He'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, so you're gonna wait for them. Okay. He sees the rocks come up, and we'll just say he goes next. He's not gonna do anything to you. And he kind of walks over, and he walks on a rock there. And he kind of looks back, strange, and he looks forward. And he says, in common, he says, Invictus, save me. Cavarol, you can go with Verdarma, unless Verdarma doesn't want to go with
you. Did Chuck freeze?
Oh,
Did
no, he
Chuck?
can carry you or not, that's what I'm saying. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, you guys go at the same time, basically. So, you guys just both go.
I gotta pee.
Yes, I think so. He's not on there. We can wait, take a break. Because Chuck will be back. Yeah, I'm going to pee too.
since the cube of force moves with me, and it creates a floor and whatnot. If we use the stones, can we walk on the cube of force in between the stones, like it's a floor, so we can walk across the lava and it moves with me? Yeah.
Yeah, you just have you put stone in your
Okay,
mouth or
so
something,
we
so it's
can-
high enough, right?
So we can use it to walk on. Well,
Yeah,
look,
otherwise you'd be floating.
we can't just like have it float on the lava.
We'll say the
we
floor
wouldn't
of
be
the
able to
stone
move, but
is
if we're walking across
can
the
put the
stones,
floor of
we'd
the
be able to
cube
walk in between the stones.
like at your feet, right? Just below your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it would mix. I mean,
Yeah.
so if it was in the middle.
Yeah, it centers around me.
As long as you carry the stone, that's fine. I'll have it stay on the floor. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't go use it, you know? It should be like, what is it? It says a cube.
Okay.
We'll say it's only 10 feet high, right? It's like a cube, but it's only 10 feet high. It's like a smash cube. Instead of 15 by 15 by 15, it's 10 by 15 by 15 or whatever. So that middle is like 10, is 5 feet, right? That's, I don't know. As long as you wear it on your, I don't know, you tuck it in your shawl or cloak or whatever, that's fine. I mean, you can make the ground pass through it, so it means you can walk on it. Yeah, so that's fine. That's why they have that in there, so you can walk. So yeah, it is 15 by 15 then. So it's sort of below you.
But I could have the floor.
You just make the ground and
I could have the
pass
cube
through
be
it.
at the floor and have
You will
it
not
15 feet
fall.
high, right?
How high the rock is? And the rock is only 3 feet, so you can fall in the lava going past this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes, but then you gotta somehow.
It says I get to choose how the
Cube's
floor
7
will pass
feet,
through.
and it's gonna be hard to like reach it and move it. Right?
Walls,
You don't
floors,
want
and
the
ceilings
ground to
can
pass
pass through at your discretion.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If you get a choose, does it pass through or you
Right.
choose? I forget. So it says. It's a neat. It's a
Yep.
neat.
Yeah. So we can just run across it. Okay.
So you can have the rocks pass through it, and then and not the lava, and push the lava down. It's fine. I'll see why not.
Thank God. Yeah. Cool.
But let me see if you would even fit in that. Where's my key? Yeah, you can get across it. Good thing.
We're gonna have to have people carry some. Well, Vajrama can fly.
Yeah. It's
And
like. But you know what? Not everyone can fit on the thing, but you could fit
Yeah.
on the bottom of the cube.
No.
Oh gosh, it's
Once I
gonna-
activate it. No.
So, if you're... Yep. Jarma could just fly the cube for you, how about that? Do you have to be the possessor of it, or does it say? No, I don't think you do. If you're It causes the barrier to come in contact with solid object. The barrier is centered on you, moves with you, and lasts for 1 minute. So the barrier itself,
yeah,
it's centered on you.
Yeah, well,
it's not the cube; it's centered on you.
Yeah, and I'm the sole.
As long as you're moving, everyone can move. But you can block the lava, so if people fall off of a rock, it's fine. But they have to like get up at the same time and all that stuff. We won't worry about it because even if they fall off a rock, they're not going to die because they block the lava.
It gets within my radius. I'll activate the cube and then we'll head across.
They had to get past the giants. Look at heroes again. Here we are. I'll just have them roll perception checks. Who would be next? Hi, Charles. I think everyone's on, so we can continue. Kefro, you're up. You have to get, what's that? Log in. Did it break? That shit. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while. Your 5G? It should just connect, but who knows? Did it find it on the server?
Can we make the rolls as he's restarting?
Yeah, I'd probably just do that real quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't know what to do. Cowboy's just gonna fall, right? Okay. 20 feet tall. 20 feet tall. 20 feet tall. You can hover over them and not really make sound. Don't you fly 60? Yeah, your fly is 60, you can go right past them. You'd still make it. You'd make it 60. You make it just regular movement at 60 fly. What is it? I thought the boot. Oh, I forget what the boots are, but you can dash. I forget what the boots are, but you can dash. It's not like you're gonna attack them. Yeah. So you would still make it there. So let me see what you roll. I'll just use. They're not even gonna notice because they're only looking at the ground. They're not looking in the air. You know, so they would just use their passive -5, which they Lucky for you, they would have seen you if you weren't invisible. So you can go past. But Cavrol is. We just need a roll for Cavrol. He's like plus.
I'll do it.
Where's his skills? His skills are. Yeah, plus 9. So someone can
Plus 9.
Manage. Just need 2 20-siders.
17 and 9, 28.
I can roll it too, but I'll let you guys do it if you want. Sure. Yeah, I didn't. It's not. There it comes. Okay. Yeah, 26, but it's going to be versus their perception because you're on the ground, so they're kind of looking. So they get disadvantage. Perception with disadvantage versus his, but you rolled. Nope. But there's 3 of them, so disadvantage. All 3 have been alerted, so they're just gonna check. I don't think they're gonna see.
Yeah, 26.
No, he got a 13. He got a 13. These are disadvantage on his stealth.
Yes.
So, unless they get a 20, they can't see him, so, basically.
No doubt.
Could get a 20. Alright, he's fine. He's fine, he gets by. It's on Aderon to get by, but Aderon's pretty fucking good at this shit, too. He does, I know, because I'm rolling, so I don't have the best of luck, but then again, I didn't roll
It's almost
this
impossible with this match. You have to roll
first roll, so I'll just roll it out. Oh, he's got a 25, so if they get a 19 or 20, they see.
Yeah, I just jinxed us, right?
Okay, we'll see.
No, it was gonna be like drop to 20, I would've been...
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, the chances are extraordinarily high, but now that you said that, you just fucked Aderon. You jinxed him!
Shit.
Close. Okay. And then one more.
So we have...
Yeah.
Let me mark off the...
Your Romney. Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Nice thing about being invisible is that you're hard to detect no matter what. Alright, so he gets there.
Guys, wait.
Cube goes up.
Across the cube, as long as we stay along the rocks, we'll be fine. And I think I can just push that other guy right off into lava.
Yes, mages or magic users are super used.
Right. Alright. So...
That's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm just gonna do a double movement. Just go...
Just for dynamic. I mean, he jumps across, he jumps
with
across.
everybody.
He's like, whoa. He almost lost his balance. He's like, ah, it is my day. And then he starts like popping really quick, whistling. Okay. This site is kind of weird because when he goes on there, when he goes on there, he pushes the lava down, so you guys don't all fit on the rocks. You guys kind of like try to cling on the rock, and you push each other off, and you fall into the cube. And luckily, the lava doesn't go through the cube, but the rocks pass through. So. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. You don't need to touch the rock. Okay. As you go by, you push him, and he's like, oh fuck! And then he goes
Alright,
in.
we have to remember.
And then you see his hand go, and he says he melts. Yeah. It turns into white, and then flame. A sprout of flame comes
it's
up.
embers.
You guys get across. And that is yet another round. That probably makes you go slower. So that's 2. Let me see what the runs are. You go up to the to here, and you say embers.
What's the opposite of embers?
The platform begins to move, but it moves in the opposite direction, and it goes under the lava. Yes. What's that? Embers. You shot water, and it doesn't matter because your time was actually up.
That's a really good guess, actually.
Rocks to the ceiling fall in, and you guys are just like floating on top of the lava. Oh, shit, what's the opposite? You guys want to take a guess?
Yeah.
Anyways, the whole cavern collapses on you. Lava splashes all around.
It's been 2 rounds. No, it's been 1 round.
Guys, it goes to.
So I can do it for.
You guys are just pushing
8, 19 more rounds.
Fall on you, and you.
That is. I've got.
How long does that last?
1 more charge that I can. Well, 2 more charges. Yeah. So it'll be 29 rounds.
And then plus the extra charges you have.
Well, those with spells that are cast against it, but.
No, you have 12. You have 2 more. At least, yeah.
Well, let me see what this would be.
Oh, you know, it loses charges for like wall of fire and all that shit. By the way. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Well, wait a second though. This would be considered non-living matter, right? So if I altered the way the cube is,
you guys go
only
into
take
lava
2
and
charges.
the rocks push you down. Basically.
I could do it for 4 more minutes.
I mean, the rocks. There's a lot of rocks falling, and you'd be hit.
Yeah.
Non-living matter. Yeah, you could do that. You could change it to that. That would be a bunch of more time, which is good.
Is there any way we can walk to one of the other corridors?
And you guys are pushed into the lava, and you guys are like, oh shit.
Not even if we're in the cube?
See how much time goes by.
Well, no. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying, because we can't. No.
Oh, you're in lava. No, you can't walk unless you want your feet to touch lava. You can let lava in, and then you can swim. Yeah. So all the rock kind of collapses on you. You go in the lava, so it don't matter. There was a couple ways to get here, and this was one of them. And basically, we'll just say 2 minutes go by. Please mark off your charges, as all of a sudden, through buoyancy, you're launched up into a sea of lava, and I'll show you what you see.
Wait, what? So one's down and then there's one that's up?
And that is the wrong password. The other way, you go to where you're gonna go.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll tell you what it is. It doesn't matter now because this chamber is destroyed. Oops. Let me. No.
Well, my
it's kind of
original
too late
idea
now,
was
but
instead
the
of
other
using
word is ash.
invisibility.
So
Adrenaline
there's one way
twins.
if you would have used like
We talked about twinning fly, but you
the
didn't have
mine
it
invasion
studied.
thing, you could have got it.
We could have just
It's
flown up.
Embers and ash is the. Yeah.
We talked. All right, never mind.
Okay. You basically come up on a big sea of fire. So, and this is what you see. Charles have already seen it.
That's
This is
fair.
the first picture I showed you. But there's a lot more lava here. As you guys are floating in this big sea, and up ahead, you see a city, and the current is going that way. So this is a good point to leave off if you guys would like. I know. Yeah, but unless you're in a fucking cube, that seems you have enough breathing air in there, and yeah. So there's a couple. I was gonna have you guys go in there, and there's gonna be another way you guys could go in there, which there's gonna be like this crazy plane walking ranger that's friends with the rangers, and then I was gonna have him bring you in there, and then he was going to when he went in there, he was gonna he forgot his ring of fire resistance, and he would just burn up. So kind of thing. I'm gonna tell you that. That's actually another reason, but I'm not gonna tell you the reason why, because he didn't explain it to you, so you guys know nothing. But anyways, you guys arrive at a city made of brass. I'll give you some mark for that. Sorry, yes. This is maybe what it looks like from a far distance. I'm sorry you can't see it. Oh, if you go to the YouTube channel where we're playing it, do you know that, Charles? You can see it there. Okay. I'll show it. Yeah, kind of like that. But as you get closer, this is like what. That's kind of like the top view.
I mean, Bette Midler is really.
But it's a much darker city, so let me see. I'm trying to see what ones are good. From a distance, you can see. Oh my goodness. You can see probably like something like this as you get closer. And then as you get closer, it even looks something like that. That's kind of the visuals. The upper parts look way nicer than the lower parts. You don't really see demons quite yet, because you get to a landmass.
Oh, that's wicked.
And it's sort of like the lower has those kind of architecture. It's like this gothic, gothic texture. Here's another picture of the kind of images you see.
Yeah, once we get off the lava, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Take it out. So
and anyways,
Yep,
as you guys come up
So I have
upon
charges left.
land, You can keep the cube going if you want, but you are going to
Yeah,
expend
it's
charges.
died 20 every day, but we used a ton in the last 50
So
minutes.
take off 2 minutes worth of charges. Makes sense. And when you guys come upon the ground, as it hits it, you notice the ground kind of shift in your eyes. It's really strange. The rocks look like it's almost like moving like lava, but it doesn't look hot.
I guess
you guys
considering I
put down the cube,
have
of
discretion
course.
on what goes through, I could say that you could touch the ground first. No. Yeah, walls, floors, and ceilings can pass at my discretion, but
No, you're using 2. I mean,
only-
nothing can pass through, I believe.
yeah, but walls, floors, and ceilings can pass at my discretion. So I could say, yep,
Yeah.
we're good.
Oh, okay. Non-living matter can't. It says non-living matter can't
Right.
pass. Yeah. So not non-living matter can't pass though. That's what it says. Non-living matter can't pass 2 charges. Non-living matter can't pass through the barrier. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. Yes, you can. That's funny how that works. Okay, you go walk on it. It feels like a million worms wiggling underneath your feet. It's the weirdest sensation. It almost disorientates you.
Nothing
You breathe
else.
in the air and you can actually breathe it, but it is
I'm
very
about as
hot
beat
here.
up as I could be right now, so
Very hot. It's like it's probably equal to like
we have to save the
120
cube,
degrees if
and we
it
have
happened
2
here.
more
Okay,
uses on
feels
this
for you.
thing.
You can. There is a city. There is a city ahead of you. I mean, it's kind of. I would say the view is like this, basically. Oh, I can show you the things now. Oops, not that one. Not that one yet.
So try to get a short rest. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a ton of stuff we gotta do tomorrow with the murder mystery coming up, but I mean, a short rest would be awesome.
Well, we
We'd
can
so
leave that
beat
for
up.
next time if you guys want to stop here. I mean, we can keep playing if you guys want. Up to you. I don't mind.
That's very true.
No, that'll be fun.
Good call. And can Kevril roll? Can we have Kevril roll a history check?
Rajama, would you like to roll Arcana check? Yeah, I mean, you would just do it automatically. It's not, there's no question. Do you want to use inspiration?
Better.
Cruella has 1 inspiration, by the way. You do, because you are puking. Yes. No. 14. That's probably good enough to know. Just because you're here. I want you to know anyways. Let's get this done. So
Yeah.
you believe you are in the plane of fire.
Wait.
And here's what you know about the planes. This isn't like the DMG or something, so. And judging from the buildings and their color,
Yeah,
and it
but
looks like
Kevril
it's
remembers
or
this is
something,
where the
you
genie's
believe
from,
it's the
right?
city of Brass, the only known city in.
So.
But you don't know enough about it. You just know that the city of Brass.
Kevril, do we just have to say his name?
Genie talk about it.
How does it work?
You know about that, so. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I might have it in my notes. Where's my other book? Well, you don't want me doing that. Unless you want to assist me. Oh, and I wrote it. I know I wrote it down.
I believe he only gave his name to Cruella anyways. I don't know if Cruella told you guys. You can, but because you're the one that released him, so he gave you his name.
Well, yeah. I think
you
we
guys
all
know that,
have to
so
roll it just
that
to
would
see
never
what
be a
comes up.
memory check. It's gonna be
Does
hard to
Aridin get to roll too?
Weird fucking name. It'd be intelligent.
Yeah. Are we rolling in the tower? Or are we just rolling?
In your case, -2 because you feel like puking right now. Sure, why not? Was Aridin there with you? I think so. Yes, he was. He's always there with you.
Oh.
No, you can just roll. You're either gonna know it or not. Yeah, you'll know if you remember. You're like, oh, I'm sure that's it. If you wanna, you don't have to. History.
4.
Well,
Plus 4.
So he actually is proficient. What's your guys' proficiency up to? 3? Oh yeah, I forget what it is. He's actually proficient. He got +7 to it. I don't have it on here, but he is proficient. You certainly can. You guys are trying to remember. I mean, you would be doing it, so it's not like a passive thing. Makes sense. You can.
Ooh, Aridin got it.
I'm gonna roll his because he's got a +6, so I'm just gonna roll his perception. I don't have his. No. Idaron says, yeah.
I know I wrote it
Idaron
down.
goes, did I give you the name? What was it? Oh, okay. Idaron says, it's McGenie. No, actually, it's McGenie. He's like, actually, it's It's
Oh,
Kevin
here it
Josh
is.
Snakebug.
It's,
It goes on forever. It's long. I think it's a long name, right?
Etamir Sander Ahmed.
Yeah. Don't worry. Well, it's fine. He
Yeah.
says them.
That's at least.
Need your help?
I mean, I'm spelling phonetically, but that's what I have down. No, from 13 months ago. Awesome. Hey, thanks, Grilla.
Okay.
But we still have, you still have the well,
we'll
maybe not
just
after
take
you're
off
dead, but
So we got
dagger
a
is
mini
still
adventure
around
in
somewhere.
the fire. Maybe mini.
yeah, we'll try. Jack and Sue were down there this week, so maybe we'd be able to get a hold of Tyler. What are everybody's thoughts
Can
or
you guys get a hold of Taylor? It'd be
ideas over the
really
holidays?
great if we could get a hold of him. Okay. I don't want to have to play another damn character.
Looks
I
like
will be in Michigan
we lost
from the
Chuck
20th
again,
to the
too.
28th.